Hey, it's Rocky Tapscott here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a brand new product and start selling it today. Now this is a really simple system and I've used it 4 times now, and my daughter is using it too, to get products online and start selling them. So first step, we find a private label rights product, and if you're not sure what private label rights are, it's a product that someone else has created, or a series of articles or videos or something that you can use and call your own and then just go out and sell them. Most of these private label rights products come with a sales letter and a download page and an ebook or something you can edit, or videos that you can edit, and you just change it any way you like and you create your own product. So let's have a look at this in more detail. The most important thing you have to do is you want to choose a quality private label rights product. Now, what's a quality product? Well, it's something that doesn't have typos in it, or the videos aren't and ah and stuttering, or videos that have been created by somebody whose second language or third language is English. So it needs to be a quality product. You need to change it and make it unique. The biggest problem with people who sell private label rights products is they just upload the entire thing as they bought it, and they try and sell it. So everybody's competing with you. Now I'll go more into how to get around this later. But for now, just remember, you've got to get a quality private label rights product, and you need to change it to make any money out of it at all. So the next step is you create a website. Now I'll show you how to choose the perfect domain name for your new website. I just use WordPress for these. They're little satellite sites separate from my Site Build It sites and my other sites. And WordPress is really quick, one-step installation. You just upload a template and you can start selling your product basically straight away. And then you want to get it found quickly. So that's the 3 things you need to do to create a website and get it online, and then start getting traffic to it. Now once you've chosen the private label rights product you want to sell, the best way to get traffic long term is to use the perfect domain name. So let's look at how to do that. Now, the most important thing is the domain name must be the entire keyword. For example, my daughter's site is goldenretrieverbooks.org. Now, because golden retriever books is a keyword that people search for, and Google sees the domains that have that keyword and nothing else in them as the authority sites, goldenretrieverbooks.org will start to rank fairly quickly in Google, because that's the keyword, and the .com, .org and .net domains are seen as the authority sites. So all I have to do is make her domain more attractive than the .com and the .net ones, which it is already, and it will rank towards the top of Google. And I'll show you the results for her site in a minute. So to find the perfect domain name, you use the Google Keyword Tool or Market Samurai. I use Market Samurai now, but you can use the Google Keyword Tool. When you find a bunch of keywords, you then go to my favorite registrar to check things, is Register Spot. You can use any registrar if you like that has a bulk domain checking feature, and you find domains that have the .com, .org or .net extensions available. You don't want to use hyphens. You want to use the one long keyword all tied together, because Google tends to see this as more of the authority. And that's what I say here. Google sees this keyword that has no dashes or underscores in it as the authority site for that keyword. So let's go to the Google Keyword Tool now, and I'll give you an example. Here we are at the Google Keyword Tool, and I've typed in the phrase golden retriever, and it's come back with all of these keywords. So what we do now is we just quickly grab all of these keywords all the way down to about 1,000 I use, but for this example I'll grab all 150. There we are, Google's put them over here for me. So we'll just grab all of these, we'll download them as text, and there they are. They're opened up in a text file, and I'll go and grab all of those. Select all, we'll copy them, and then we'll go over to Register Spot and see how many of these have a URL available. Here I am at Register Spot, and we just want to hold our cursor over domain names and go down to bulk registration, and it will bring up this box for us that we can enter our domains into. So we just click in here, paste in all of our domains, and then check .com, .net, .org, and we enter this code here and click search, and then it comes back and it says all of these are unavailable, and we scroll down to the bottom and it gives us the ones that are available. So we just take all of these here. See, there's still a bunch of them. A lot of them will be very strange and weird names, but we copy that into a text file, and then we go through here and we just look for domain names that we would like to own. And I just go through and I do that. When I see them, about goldenretriever.net.org. About golden retrievers, okay? There's a lot of great domain names here. So you do that for your keywords. You type in your main keywords, do a bunch of keyword research. You can add up to 500 domains into this tool. So you might have to cut them. If you get 2,000 different ones, you might have to cut them into blocks of just under 500 and go through this process. And you'll come up with a bunch of keywords that you can rank at the very top of Google for, because it will be seen as the authority site for your market. So we use this system to register goldenretrieverbooks.org because we have a golden retriever book that we want to sell. But there are a bunch of other great domain names here. You just got to be careful you don't infringe anyone's copyrights or anything. Look at this, blackgoldenretriever.com. That's got to be the authority site for black golden retrievers, if there's such thing as a black golden retriever. I don't know. You just want to make sure that there are people searching for this. So you don't want to go and grab keyword phrases that have less than about 1,000 searches a month, because it takes a bit of time. It takes you a couple of hours to set this up. But see, you can go and get 10 of these and sell the same products at 10 of them if you wanted to go deep into your niche. So you would set up 10 little websites, cost you $10, and get a hosting account from HostGator where you can have unlimited domains. And you just build up 10 little sites selling your ebook or videos or product, whatever you come up with. So this is a really cool strategy that you can use and set it up in one day. You can have a product online using private label rights that you never created. You just edit it, change it around a little bit, go and register a domain that has people actually searching for it. Over time, it will be seen as the authority site for that keyword if you just do a little bit of search engine optimization and you do some basic stuff. Now, to give you an idea of just how powerful this strategy is, I typed in the keyword phrase golden retriever books, and there's 1.8 million search results. And there's ads all over it. So this is a money keyword phrase, okay? Now we've got Amazon at the top because it's pretty hard to knock them off. They've got an indented listing. We've got a couple of other sites here, and then my daughter's little goldenretrieverbooks.org is here, and it's got an indented listing. So I've got two places on the first page of Google, position 8 and 9, on the first page of Google. And I built this site for her 2 weeks ago. There you go. 22nd of April is when I put this site together. So 3 weeks ago. And it's already on the first page of Google. Now there's about 40 people a day search for this keyword phrase. And we've already got visitors, and nobody's bought anything yet because I'll show you the site. There's hardly anything there. It's just one blog post, and we haven't finished getting the book ready and haven't finished uploading anything yet. But that's the power of this strategy. See, goldenretrieverbooks.org, basic WordPress theme. We've got one post, and we've got people there. That's all there is to it, you know? So that's how powerful this is. If you find the right keyword that has people searching for it, and you use that keyword as the entire domain name, if you can get that registered, .net.com.org, you can do this too. And as I build more links to this site and get it ranked higher and higher, it's eventually going to take over Amazon, because the pages on Amazon don't have links to the actual page. Amazon's got a lot of links going back to the domain, but they don't have a lot of links going to each product. So I can build links to this website, and eventually it's going to rank at the top or very close to the top of Google, and we're going to get more and more traffic. Once we start making sales, we can use other promotion methods. We can use press releases and all sorts of stuff to get more traffic here. But the basic site was up in less than a day, and all I have to do is add the product to it, and we'll be able to start making sales. All we have to do there was build a basic WordPress site. Now, you need to get it found quickly. So let's look at that. The best way to get your new site to rank quickly is to start off by linking to it from your existing sites, especially your site builder sites. Of course, this product's going to be related to your market in some way. You want to use something like the Premium Partners box that I've shared with coaching students, or just links from some of your Tier 2 pages are the best, because Google does go and spider them quite regularly. And link to this new site, because Google finds sites by linking. You can submit to Google all you like, but Google really finds sites by the links that come into them. So you want to put the main keyword that your site is. If it's like goldenretrieverbooks.org, you have Golden Retriever Books as the anchor text for your links, and you want to link to it from as many sites as you can and as many pages on your sites as you can, and it will get found and ranked pretty quickly. The next thing you want to do is you want to tell your list, because these are people who already know, like, and trust you. So you tell them about your new site with your new product and send them there. Pretty simple. That's why you need to have a list. You should do some basic social bookmarking. Go to socialmarker.com and create some accounts there with the different social bookmarking sites and start bookmarking your site, and you will start to get traffic fairly well straight away. Now, just before we finish this section, I wanted to give you some more examples of how powerful the strategy is if you put the main keyword as your entire domain name. I live at a place called Jimboomba, which is just out of Brisbane, and I've created a couple of blogs using this strategy, and I put this one up on the 18th of March. You'll see here, so that's a couple of months old. And I called it Jimboomba Property Advice, and of course it ranks number 1 here. There's only 3,850 results, but Google sees this as the authority site for Jimboomba Property Advice. I have another site, Jimboomba Property Guide, which is down here in position 6 or 7, and that's because it's got the keyword in it. They've seen that as the authority site. You've also got here contact starred results from Jimboomba Property Advice, contact me, which is Jimboomba Property Advice, one of the contact pages, and is my other website, Local Web Solutions, because I linked to this site from Local Web Solutions. Another one is Jimboomba Property Guide. That's the site I showed you in the other one. It ranks number 1 for Jimboomba Property Guide. It's been there 2 months. These are paid ads, so there's people paying for this keyword phrase. Jimboomba Property is pretty highly searched, and these are on the 3rd page now for the keyword Jimboomba Property, and they're coming up the rankings. They started off outside the first 1,000, and now they're on page 3. So as I build more links to them and create more content on them, because I've only got 1 post on them or 2 posts, as I create more body for these sites, they're going to rank higher. And then I'm going to lease these sites when they get onto the first page, and I've got multiple positions. I'm going to lease these sites to a lucky local Jimboomba real estate agent, and they're going to pay me every month for the marketing system that I will set up for them. So that's something you can do for offline businesses. This is a search for my main website, Local Web Solutions. There's 56 million results for this. And I know some of these sites, especially this one here, the UK one, has got thousands more links than me, but it's lws-uk.com, okay? Mine's localwebsolutions.com, so it ranks at the very top of Google for that keyword phrase. Now, these are just some. I've got many others that I've done this with, but I don't want to share them with everybody because it creates too much competition. But I thought I'd show you these just as an example of what you can do if you have that keyword in the URL and nothing else. If you put another word in there, it will still rank okay. But if you can get a keyword phrase for your domain that's the entire URL, you can do very, very well. And you want to do it with keyword phrases that people are actually searching for. You don't want to do it for some weird thing that no one's looking for. You want to do it for keywords that people are searching for, and then you will over time go to the top of Google for position 1, gets 40% of the initial clicks. So if your site catches their attention, if your title tag works and it gets the person to click on your link, and then if your website takes your visitor out of the market for that product or service, you've got them. So here we are back at the mind map, and the final step in this process is to promote. So the first thing you want to do for any new product is you want to create an affiliate program. The place I do that, which is quick, super simple and free, is pay.com.com. Just go there, create an account, you can add a product, very simple. They've got great tutorial videos. Just go through that and create a product. You set up an affiliate page, you pay them 50, 70%, whatever you want to pay them, and it goes into their listing. As soon as you make one sale, it then goes into their marketplace and affiliates will start picking it up. I have one product in there that I have never promoted to affiliates, and I've got 400 affiliates promoting it for me. I never asked anybody, I don't give them any marketing materials, they just joined up. The other place is ClickBank. Costs you $49 to get your product up there. Pay.com is fine. ClickBank is better because it automatically pays your affiliates for you. With Pay.com, you have to mass pay them using PayPal. ClickBank automatically sends the checks out for you or direct deposits the money to your affiliate's account. But it's just a bit more cumbersome. So you can get started straight away with Pay.com or spend a few days and use ClickBank. To promote it, you can use articles. Article marketing still works. There's some great tutorials and videos on YouTube that will show you how to do article marketing effectively. If you're a member of my coaching program, there's resources in the members area for that. You should do social bookmarking. You should use videos. Video is tremendous. There's so much new video going onto YouTube every day, and there's many strategies you can use using other people's videos to get links to your site. Very powerful. But video is the way of the future, And if you're not using video in your marketing, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. You can do basic search engine optimization, and press releases are great too. For any product, if you can create an interesting press release, it can get picked up by newswire services, and you can generate a lot of traffic using press releases. So that's basically all there is to creating this system. You find a PLR product, you create a website, and you promote it. But the whole thing hinges around finding the right PLR product and then setting it up correctly. A couple of weeks ago, I was on a webinar with a guy named John Rhodes, and what he shared on that webinar about private label rights content was really cool. And I asked him if I could share a recording of that webinar with my readers. So what he's done, he's set up a special page which is a recording of the presentation that he gave in that webinar, and he's happy to let me share it with my readers. Now, I've created a tracker link for this, so if you just go to localwebsolutions.com/PLR, and the PLR is in capitals, it will take you to this recorded presentation from John, and I'll show you what that looks like so you can get an idea of what you're going to learn. This is what the recording will look like, and he calls it the PLR exploitation. And the first step is he shows you the real value of private label rights and what it actually is. It's not what you think. A lot of people get this totally wrong, and I wasn't looking at it like this myself. Then he shows you how to gain alpha status in any market you choose by using private label rights. Then he shows you how to turn one article or one product into $237. You can do that again and again and again in as little as a couple of hours. And then he shows you how he gets $32.78 per article that he writes. Not every article, some are more, some are less, but he can get $32.78 for every article. So you really should go and watch this. If you like the system that I shared with you earlier and you want to really get maximum benefit from that, then the private label rights content you get is the key, and this short video recording will get you well on the way to understanding how you can take basically any good private label rights content and make a lot of money. So again, just visit localwebsolutions.com/PLR and you'll be taken to that video presentation. I hope you found this video helpful, and I know you'll love the video recording you see at this URL.